Best support tips. Uh-oh.
These are 3 things you're doing wrong as Lucio in Overwatch 2. As the only hero with a 100% pick rate in the Overwatch League, you should make sure you aren't making these simple mistakes a lot of players do to get the most value out of the hero. Number 1, bad settings. And I'm not talking about crosshair sensitivity. Overwatch has
Wait a minute, this is good!
objectively bad default settings for Lucio. Go into Options, Controls, Change Hero,
He's cooking!
Lucio, and you can see 2 necessary abilities are turned off. Turn on backwards wall riding to be able to shoot and boop the enemy while retreating, and turn off jump on release to be able to let go of the wall and get to the ground faster to secure a kill or use beat before you die. Number 2, amp speed, not heals when your tank is low. This also depends on your tank player, but in most situations, even
Okay, so technically it depends, yes, but like, most people don't think of it this way. They think heals first.
Lucio's heal and amp aren't enough to save your tank when they are low. The better option is to speed your tank to a safe position where they can reach your other healer or not take more damage while they are healing. Number 3, don't be scared of enemy tanks. Lucio can feel like a prime target for all the tanks, but his utility can completely shut down most tank options. Winston or D.Va taking high ground? Nope. Doom going for a play? Nah. Roadhog about to pick off your other support? He wishes. When you play to cancel engagements, you're getting your value, healing your team, and getting the enemy tank to say this.
What the fuck I'm losing this guy?
Drop a follow so you are the one telling people.
Yo, actually, dude, that was legitimately one. That is actually, unironically, some of the best Lucio advice I've ever seen. Like that's stuff I'd expect out of actual GM, really high level players. That is well done. Holy shit, this dude's actually goated. Oh my god. This does not mean that you should, oh, okay, never mind. This does not mean that you shouldn't amp healing, just judge the situation. No. Because if you tell people they should always judge the situation, they're gonna judge it as healing first. Actually, you should rethink your line of thinking and try to do speed more often, right? So that the idea is trial and error. So you start doing speed more often, right? And speed people out, and then you can figure out, well, should I have healed them that time or whatever? Because if you see that, over time, if you speed people out more, then heal them out more, you actually save them more often than not, then you'll be able to formulate your own idea of when you should and when you shouldn't, but you got to make mistakes to do that. So you should do speed more to try it and start to learn. Dude, that's good. XUC at the end, true. I mean, that's me sometimes. Sometimes I get really tilted at the Lucio boops. Number 2 only works in higher ranks. Most tanks in lower ranks don't know when to retreat or overextend. But that's not totally true, though. Like, you're not wrong, because that is true. But where it's not true is lower rank tanks look at their health bar, and then when you do the heal burst, they're like, oh, I'm healed now I can go back in. No, like, nah, bitch, you gotta get the fuck out. So if you actually speed them as opposed to heal them, more likely than not, they're gonna keep running because they were already trying to run. So it's almost like the idea of like, no, you're gonna die. Ooh! And like you keep them scared like they're gonna die, so they'll keep running instead of healing them up. You know what I mean? Because if you heal them up, then all of a sudden, you know, they're like, oh, now I'm safe, I can go back in. What the heck? But if you keep them scared of dying, like you just like they run away. You know what I mean? It's actually like kind of psychological. It's awesome. So this is the difference between high level play and low level play. I wish tanks knew that speeding into run. Wait, wish I knew that I'm speeding to run as they yell at me not to heal the 7 HP would have saved him. Yeah, but this is why you don't listen to people that scream at you in the game. Like, if people that sit there and like they scream at you, like they're just dumb. Like they're legitimately just fucking stupid people. Like if you were a scientist, right? Like if you were a literal scientist and you were like really good at space, right? Like you could launch rockets. Like you were a wizard and you figured out how to launch rockets, and then all of a sudden. You could launch rockets, right? Like you're a literal astrophysicist. You're a genius. Yo, if you go to a fucking 7-Eleven and some dude comes up behind you and he's like they barely know how to pump gas, comes up to you and starts explaining to you how you should actually launch a rocket, are you gonna listen to that guy? No, probably not. You're probably not, unless it's like your boss on an off day. Like, probably not. Like some random dude off the street trying to tell you what to do. Probably you ain't gonna listen to him. Like you're just gonna be like, I know my stuff. I've been launching rockets for like 10 years. And you know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen. Same thing happens in game where you'll have people telling you like, oh no, you're supposed to do this. Like no, dude. Like if you take the time to actually learn the game and you consume educational content and you consume high level play and you're already way ahead than the average player. The average player screaming at you to listen to their tactics is probably why they're in that elo. So anyways, remember everyone, test out what works best for you in quick play before you take it to ranked, please. No, don't do that. Because in quick play, people don't care. They don't care if they die. Your data, the mistakes that you're gonna try to fix in quick play, they're not gonna behave normally. They're gonna try to run back in even further because they're looking for kills. They're playing quick play. They don't care. The only real problem Lucio plays is having being on the floor. You should be wall riding 75% of the time. Yes and no. I mean, yes. I mean, obviously wall riding is better than not wall riding. We don't go wall ride just to wall ride. Like you're kind of just basing off like Reddit Lucio's at that point. But point is, anyways, that was actually an amazing TikTok. It was good.
This video is for everyone who's playing Overwatch 2. If
That's
you
me.
Want the Q and pixel spray for a hero, you cannot claim that as your main. I'm sorry. This video is for everyone who's playing Overwatch 2. If you don't have the Q and pixel spray for a hero, you cannot claim that as your main.
I'm pretty sure this is just posting. But have you seen what BAPS is? You know, BAPS spray took ML7 2 years to get. Arguably the best support streamer. I can't skill wise. Took him 2 years to get it. I know it's posting, but just saying. Hundreds of hours on Zenyatta wasted. I actually got this is actually not cap. I got the Zenyatta one in an hour. For those who don't remember, I was doing achievement hunting in Overwatch 1 towards the end of the game. And for some reason, I'm just exceptionally good at getting achievements. I already had the Zen one from beforehand. But I grabbed almost all the achievements except for some really impossible ones like BAP in 2 sessions. It was actually kind of nuts. This is gonna be an interesting one. Why do you smurf Q?
So I wanted to make a video responding to this comment because it made me realize that there are a lot of newer players that don't really understand the basics of the Overwatch rank system.
True.
So in Overwatch, you're gonna have your physical rank that's displayed on your career profile, like diamond, gold, silver, with the number beneath it. But you also have this hidden number called MMR. And this number increases or decreases depending on, I don't know, God's whim or whatever.
I mean, it's kind of true.
Happens at Blizzard HQ. So it's going to be either above or below your current rank, and that's the rank that the game believes you should be at.
Typically, it's higher.
If you're in silver, but the game thinks that you should be in diamond, it's going to give you diamond MMR. So you're going to be in silver, but facing diamond players.
Yes.
The trade-off for that is that you're going to be gaining a lot more ranked points by playing these matches out, because the game...
That was the old system, though, but now we have this weird STD system. That's where the disconnect has now happened.
The game's going to think you're in diamond, so it wants to put you in diamond.
Yes.
That's the way it works. Now, for my account, for some reason, the game seems to think that I should be way below my current
STD, skill tier division? Hello? Excuse me, what's wrong?
Rank, because I will go 7 wins and 0 losses, and then it'll go up 1 place. I'll go from gold 2 to gold 1, despite this account having a 70% win rate. So that's why I started smurfing. It's just to make a new account so that I could get a fresh MMR reset, and then play on that account for the rest of the season, just level it up, get it up there in the rank system, and then next season, they always do a soft MMR reset at the start after placements.
That's not technically true. I'm pretty sure your MMR does not change. It's a skill tier division reset. That's why I was so upset about it. I didn't like it. Because I think it should be an MMR soft reset and a skill rank soft reset, but it's not. So let's say you were diamond last season, you'll say you're diamond 5, you got reset from diamond 5 to gold 1, you still play against diamond 5 players at gold 1 now. That's why the rank system feels like
So hopefully that'll fix the issue with my account, and I'll be able to actually push for Masters next season. So I just wanted to make a quick video explaining why people smurf and sort of
the reasoning behind it isn't true, though.
The rank system in Overwatch.
Playing on a new account to fix your MMR doesn't really make sense. Everything else does make sense, but the reasoning behind playing on another account actually doesn't make sense at all. Because the way your MMR changes is by playing on it more often, so you should be playing more on that account. And if you are stuck, you might be where it wants you. And this is where confirmation bias happens when people make a new account. And this would happen in Overwatch 1. Let's say they were gold, and they made a new account and they placed plat. And they're like, see, I'm plat. And it's like, no, you only played a few games of quick play and then 5 comp place matches. Like the matchmaker hasn't figured out where you sit on the ladder yet. It's too hard to tell. The only time the matchmaker can tell is like when you're like, whoa, like you're way, like you are like in the top 1% of stats on everything. It's like, yep, that's a smurf. And that's when it puts you into like 3,300 diamond, which would now be like, what, like diamond like 3 or 2 or something like that. I don't know if that still works that way, but that was how it used to work, where it was like the system was like smurf and would put you into diamond immediately. That's how people would get to GM and they'd be level 26 on their account. So you'd be level 25 to play comp. You could get to GM by level 25, 26, and it was insane. So the matchmaker is pretty good at picking up on smurfing, but if you're an average player, it has a hard time figuring out where you lie, because the numbers are a lot closer than people think. So the reasoning doesn't quite hold up, but the explanation ain't bad. Oh, another Stitch.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a Stitch.
Hey, what's your Overwatch hot take?
Oh no, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna piss off so many people.
Oh no, it's this guy again.
Let's see how
No!
toxic the Overwatch 2 community can really get. I can't wait for those duets. Alright, let's start.
He's rage
Sojourn,
baiting.
nerf the shit out of her. Nerf
Wait, what'd you say?
her. Can't wait for those duets. Alright, let's start. Sojourn, nerf the shit out of her.
Wait, that was a good take.
Nerf her lack of recoil and nerf her f***ing railgun. It does not need to do that much damage considering she doesn't even have to, like, counter recoil. Soldier 76 is literally just a worse version of Sojourn. Yeah, he has a heal mechanic, but you know who else has a heal mechanic and somehow has more health? Mei. Why the f*** does
Okay, we're falling off the rails, dude. Wait, that was like you saw a tweet or you saw someone say nerf Sojourn, and you're like, yes, I agree, nerf Sojourn. But now you have to explain the reasoning behind nerfing Sojourn. Now it's coming completely off the rails. Oh man, now I actually don't think it is rage baiting. The other ones before, wait a minute, it actually might be legitimate takes.
Sojourn. Yeah, he has a heal mechanic, but you know who else has a heal mechanic and somehow has more health? Mei. Why the f*** does Soldier 76 only have 200 health, but Mei has 250?
Because she has to play up close. So typically characters that are more melee characters have more HP so they can survive up close, and then characters that poke, which is why Widow in Overwatch 2 had 175 HP because it was a long range character.
And he has less DPS than Sojourn. Like, how is he relevant? Oh, but his ult auto-aims. Yeah, that's good.
No, he's not relevant because Sojourn's OP.
Redeeming quality?
See, you heard the correct take, but not the logic behind it.
He's really? Oh, and I checked Moira's attack range. It's 20 meters. Yeah, nerf that down to 12, please. 20 meters? That's insane. That's almost 3 times the diameter of Sigma's ult. And Roadhog. He needs a nerf. I play him, I think he needs a nerf. I'm sorry, but his heal rate is way too fast.
Okay, there's no way these are like purely their thoughts. They're being influenced by an outside party because they're technically sometimes correct, but they don't understand why they're correct. That's typically like streamer told you nerf this character, but didn't understand the reason behind nerfing that character. So I'm curious. I'm actually, dude, imagine the realm we would live in if they were just like kind of like taking off my takes and then just like trying to run with it. That dude, what? Imagine the world. Okay, never mind. Ego getting in the way. Her tail gun does no damage on 100% unless it's a headshot. Absolutely lying. There's so much to unpack. Yeah, nerf Roadhog rate of heal. Make it take like an entire other sec to finish the 350. Make Moira do 1/3 past 10 meters, but leave the 20 meter. It's 300 healing, but yes, give it 1 more second. No, it's 350. I agree with these for real. These scare me though. It scares me because it's like technically right, but the reasoning isn't right. So it's like you're almost giving over time, like when you like give something the benefit of the doubt. Dude, I'm scared. This scares me. This is starting to scare me a little.